next to the swing set, they made like, they said it was going to be some, like something like a rain collector. How would that like be involved in the living building? What would it do?
So you have a couple different ways that you're collecting rain. One is that you're taking the rain off of the roof, and that is going into a roof drain. It's going into some storage tanks inside the greenhouse, and you can then use that water for irrigation for plants in the greenhouse. So whatever plants that are planted in the greenhouse, whether it's a green wall or a tree and a planter, you'll have this water that's taken from the rain that you'll then use that to then water your plants. You'll use an electric pump to water the plants. It will probably be a DC electric pump, which you'll use the power for that pump will come from a battery that is charged up by a direct current solar panel. So you're going to have 2 solar panels on the roof that are not hooked into the grid. They don't make AC power like for a light or outlet. They're going to make just direct current, and that's what you use for basically powering small items like the dampers on the solar chimney, powering the pumps for the irrigation system. So any excess water and any water on the rest of the roof that doesn't go into the rainwater collection system in the greenhouse, that will go onto the ground and flow into the bioswale, which is on the south side of the barn. And that's basically a big depression in the ground, and it has some drains and it has some gravel to basically filter the water before it goes into Allen's Creek. But before it even gets to the drain, it's going to have a whole bunch of different kinds of plant species. And the plant species will be planted in such a way that the area that is lowest in that depression will have plant species that have roots that they're okay to be underwater for a while. Because when we have a big rainstorm, we might fill up that pond with 3 feet of water, and it may take 3 days or 2 days for the water to fully drain out. So during that couple days where the water is saturated at the bottom, we're going to have plant species there that are okay for being underwater. Some plants like to have well-drained soil, they like to get more oxygen around the roots. And as the elevation of that